We begin this news edition with breaking news that we are getting in. Union Minister, HRD Minister Smriti Irani has now filed a police complaint after she went to an apparel store in Goa's Candolim. Irani spotted a CCTV camera inside the changing room. Police have now rushed to the spot. A complaint has been registered. We're going to try and get in more details on what exactly the showroom was, where it was, what exactly transpired. We are joined by Pramod. He's a local journalist from Goa. He's going to tell us more about this news break. Pramod, can you get us more details on what exactly happened, how it happened?
So what we are getting to know right now is that Smriti Irani was in Goa. She had gone to a Fab India store at Candolim. When she went inside the changing room, she realized that there is a hole and she could see a camera. So she immediately called the local BJP MLA from Kalangut, and she also called her guards inside. When they checked the entire store, they realized that there was a CCTV camera which was pointed towards the hole, and they even checked the recordings that the camera had done before. And they realized that all the activities inside the changing room were getting captured on the camera. So that became a very serious issue. Later on, other BJP MLAs also rushed to the spot, and they have filed a police complaint now, and the Panchanama is going on.
When did this incident occur, Pramod?
This incident happened in the afternoon at around 2 o'clock. At around
2 o'clock. Yes. And are other stores as well around now being checked for possible CCTVs in changing rooms?
There are a number of Fab India stores in Goa. The police are right now looking at other stores also. The main activity is right now going at their Candolim store where the incident actually happened. And it has become very serious because when they checked the recording, they realized that all the activity inside the changing room was getting recorded all the while. So they saw some of the footage, and it was really shocking for all of them.
You know, Pramod, this is hugely worrisome and serious right now, because if you give it perspective, Candolim is a beach resort area which sees maximum tourist push where North Goa is concerned.
Absolutely. Candolim is one of the major tourist areas. It is one of the very famous beach destinations. And Fab India is also a very major brand as far as Candolim and Kalangut is concerned. So this is a very, very serious incident. And
who owns this Fab India branch at Candolim, Pramod? Can you give us details?
Yes, they are trying to get those details. But right now what has happened is police have apprehended the manager of the store. And what we are getting to know from the spot is that he has confessed of recording all those visuals. So whether the management of Fab India was actually aware about the incident or this was done at the local level, at the managerial level, we need to find out. So the manager has confessed about the activity. He has agreed that the camera was placed there deliberately and everything was shot, whatever was going on inside the trial room.
Pramod, can you give us more details? So basically it is the manager who has taken full responsibility. Will the owner of this particular outfit or this particular branch will also be booked?
He hasn't taken the responsibility right now. He has confessed to the crime. What needs to be seen whether the management of Fab India was aware about such kind of a serious activity. Right now the manager has accepted the knowledge of CCTV camera being placed there and the entire shooting that was going on. Whether the management is aware or no, we don't know. As far as the rest of the Fab India stores in Goa are concerned, there is definitely going to be a thorough checkup now. There is one Fab India store even in the capital city of Punjab. So it's going to be a serious affair.
Any official statement that the HRD minister has given? Has Smriti Irani spoken to the press after this incident?
She hasn't spoken to the press. She left this spot immediately after BJP MLAs and Karyakartas arrived at this spot. She only confirmed that the camera was recording the activities inside the trial room. Once that was confirmed, she left from the spot and the police complaint was later filed.
All right. There have been other incidents in the past as well, Pramod, and you'd be able to get us up to speed with those. Where in Goa itself, especially where the tourist areas are concerned, this is not the first incident. The fact that it is happening in such a high-profile branch of a very popular clothes store is all the more worrisome. But this is common where Goa is concerned, isn't it?
there have been incidents in the past. There have been many stores which have been booked for such kind of a thing when the customers realize that the CCTV cameras were placed inside. But this incident is more serious because, as you said, it has happened in a very reputed store of a very reputed brand, which was not expected at all. So that is very shocking and embarrassing for the entire brand and the store.
You know, Pramod, we really appreciate you joining us and giving out those details to our viewers who are just joining us. Worrisome story coming in where Goa is concerned. This news emanating from Kandolim. Appreciate you joining us, Pramod. We're going to come right back to you for more details there, but let's quickly apprise our viewers on what we know right now. So the news that we are essentially breaking, HRD Minister Smriti Irani was in Goa. She was in North Goa. She had gone to a store of a highly reputed clothes brand store in North Goa in Kandolim. Kandolim is one of the biggest beach resorts where Goa is concerned. She had gone there to this store. She was going to try out some clothes, and then she realized that there was a hole in the wall of the changing room. She asked her security personnel to come inside and search the store. She also called the local BJP representative, and ultimately they did find a CCTV camera recording everything which was going on inside the changing room in this high-profile branch of a highly reputed clothes store. A case has now been registered in this account. A panchnama is right now being drawn. The manager has admitted to the crime. CCTV footage has been viewed, and which shows shows many other women also completely unaware being recorded as they are trying out outfits inside the changing room of this branch. I want to go to Mayuresh, my colleague. He's joining us also to get us more details on this story that is coming in from Kandolim, Goa. Mayuresh, can you add to anything more that Pramod has told us already?
Certainly, one more thing I just want to add what Pramod has told, that as a manager has confessed it, but still police is grilling the manager because this is a very a highly reputed brand boutique over in Kandolim, and police is trying to get more information from the manager regarding the past incidences, whether this was the first incident which happened, or even in past also the same incident had happened, and he has recorded some kind of footage of Indian nationals or the foreigners. So police is grilling him and trying to get more information about the past incidences.
Pramod was pointing that out, that there has been footage which has been found of prior to just with what has transpired right now. The question I want to ask you is there any information that the manager has given out? Has that footage been released on the internet? Because that is extremely worrisome.
So far, we are not sure about if that footage has been released or not, but what we have given to understand by the Goa police over there, that they are still asking him whether he has misused that footage on any particular social networking websites or any other websites, and he has make any benefits from that or not. So we are just waiting for the more information from the Goa police, but still police is grilling him on that particular point, whether he has misused that footage or not.
You know, Mayuresh, just stay on with us. I want to take our viewers who are just joining us through this big news break which is coming in from Goa. Very worrisome at this point of time. Smriti Irani, the HRD minister, was in Goa for a personal affair. She was in North Goa. She was in Kandolim. To give our viewers perspective, Kandolim is one of the top beach resort areas where North Goa is concerned. She went to a branch of a highly reputed clothes store. She went there to try on some clothes, and to her horror, utter dismay, she discovered a camera in the changing room. She called in her security people. They combed the entire clothes store. She called the local BJP representative from there as well, and they did in fact discover a CCTV camera put in the women's changing room. They also found recordings of the last few days as well, completely unaware women changing inside, recordings of that. As we speak, an FIR in fact has been registered and a panchnama is being drawn. The manager is being questioned, and he has admitted to the crime where the recording, this illegal recording, is concerned, and now further questioning of the manager is being conducted, whether or not these recordings have been released outside as well, possibly on the internet. The Goa police have in fact rushed to the spot on the same issue. All right, All right. So, what we are also getting in at this point of time is that with whatever has transpired in Goa has seen ramifications right now in Bangalore. To put it in perspective, the BJP's national executive right now taking place in Bangalore, while something as horrific as this has happened to their HRD minister and BJP leader in Goa. Brijesh, can you get us details? Have you been able to get any reactions from the political leaders in Bangalore on this story?
Well, as of now, this national executive meeting is going on, so we are not able to get any reaction per se. But what we can say for sure that once this news reaches here, there will be a swift reaction, because the BJP government is in Goa, and the Goan Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar is right now attending the national executive meet. So the second he is informed, he will definitely get in touch with the police authorities back in Goa, because this is not an ordinary citizen. It's the minister, and if something happens, something like this happens to her, then imagine the plight of ordinary citizen in this country. Preeti?
Well, you're right there. Brijesh, we're going to keep coming back to you. We're going to let you go back to the national executive and maybe possibly get us more reactions on that story. Mayuresh is still with us. He's also going to talk us through the very latest that he's picking up. So we're going to let go of Brijesh. We're going to try and get in more reactions from the national executive. But to get our viewers up to speed with the latest that is coming in, it's extremely worrisome at this point of time. And that is the news which is emanating from Goa Kandolim. An FIR and a police complaint has been registered in Goa that after Union Education Minister, the HRD Minister Smriti Irani, spotted a hidden camera inside a changing room of an outlet of a very popular clothing store where India is concerned. Smriti Irani is on a personal holiday in Kandolim, and that is where she discovered this. She had gone shopping to this clothing store in Kandolim, and she spotted the camera. She called a local legislator, the BJP legislator there, Michael Lobo, and he in turn has filed an FIR, the first information report. Mr. Lobo has in fact spoken to the regular press there after filing the FIR, and has confirmed that cameras were positioned in a way that it pointed right into the changing or trial room and were not easily visible. The police have registered now a case of outraging a woman's modesty against the store, and an investigation is right now on. As we speak, the manager of the store is being questioned. He has admitted, saying that he knows that there were recordings being taken that were being carried on in that particular store. Moreover, more news coming in is that Smriti Irani herself has recorded a statement at the Kandolim police station. So this is the first initial information that is filtering in. Very, very worrisome at this juncture. This is not the first incident, mind you, and we want to tell our viewers, that has come up of hidden cameras in changing rooms where Goa is concerned. There have been past instances as well. This probably might be the first of a very high-end brand which has been caught doing the same. So we're going to try and get in more reactions from our correspondents and other political reactions on that story. But worrisome news coming in from Goa at this juncture. Mayuresh, my colleague, is still with us. And I want to cut across to him, possibly if he can add to this information on what we're already giving out to our viewers. Mayuresh, do you have anything fresh with you right now?
As you said, that's the latest information we have, that Smriti Irani has registered her version of the story, her complaint she has registered, and she has given her statement to the police. Now police are questioning this particular manager who has admitted to it. They are trying to check that whether he has misused that footage or not, and police is also trying to see that whether are there any cameras hidden in that particular boutique or not. So right now police is at the spot and they are searching in that particular boutique. Back to you.
Mayuresh, because when you were speaking to a local journalist, he also said that lots of other clothing stores around that same area are now also being combed for possible hidden cameras. Is that also happening?
Certainly, police will not leave any kind of opportunity to do that, because see, Kandolim is a tourist place in the Goa. It's a very famous beach. So now police will not take any chance. They are questioning the other boutiques and as well as other shopkeepers also, whether they have same kind of a thing, even they have reported same kind of a thing, or even they have heard same kind of a thing in the past also regarding other boutiques or regarding other shops. So police is questioning everyone right now. Back to you.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Mayuresh. We're going to come right back to you. Disturbing, worrisome news coming in from Goa of a hidden camera that HRD Minister Smriti Irani found in the changing room of a high-end clothing store.